Hi, my name is Tom Leah, Executive Director of the Northern Illinois Fire Sprinkler Initiative. I'd like to showcase our new side-by-side trailer. Here's our flashover side, the unprotected side. Here is the fire sprinkler protected side with the residential quick response sprinkler. And I'd like to take you around back to instructor Don Ott, who will show you the back valves.
My name is Don Ott. Another nice feature about the NIFSI burn trailer is in the back section here. We have examples of all the types of systems that you might encounter in a 13D residential system installed in a home. So we have, first example is going to be a domestic water fed system using a double detector check to meet water department requirements for backflow prevention from the sprinkler system. Second and most common type of system is going to be a rural system where they might not have an adequate water supply, so they have a storage tank with a 13D pump system supplying the water pressure and volume needed to supply the sprinklers for the code required amount of time. And then our last example is going to be a dry pipe system, which adds versatility to where the system can be installed. If you have piping that might extend into unheated areas of the building, a dry sprinkler system will allow you to protect those areas as well. So we have all three examples: city water fed system, rural tank and pumps type system, and a dry pipe system. Another nice feature about this unit is when the trailer is hooked up to a fire hose line for the municipality or fire department that's doing the burn demo, they're in the circumstance where the buildup of heat inside the unit is not enough to activate the sprinkler. We have an emergency backup valve that's connected to an open sprinkler that can be activated in the event that the sprinkler does not activate to extinguish the fire that's inside the unit. So we have a backup for the automatic sprinkler that's in place. The fire department that's assisting in the burn demo, it has the ability to hook up an 1.5 inch fire hose line directly to the piping that's mounted on the unit here. In addition to that, we have an electrical connection that will supply power through a cord set and generator to the tank and pump system and the dry pipe system air compressor. So they are all working examples of fire sprinkler systems, and they can be simulated in the field using a cord set and a generator.
We encourage everybody to be a member of the Home Fire Sprinkler Coalition and become a Built for Life fire department. If so, you're eligible to receive their FEMA grant materials, the educational materials, including this box kit, which has a residential fire sprinkler in it, and it explains all the processes going on with flashover and fire department response time and the speed of a fire sprinkler. So hopefully you can jump in, become a Built for Life fire department. Today we are using a residential quick response fire sprinkler. It operates 4 times faster than a standard sprinkler of the same temperature rating. It also shoots the water out horizontally, cooling the hot air and gases, preventing flashover.
Hi, I'm Margaret Vaughn with the Illinois Fire Safety Alliance. I'm here to tell you about a new law in Illinois. Last year there were over 91 residential fire deaths, 70% of those occurring in homes without working smoke detectors. Those deaths could have been prevented. The Illinois General Assembly recently passed a law to require all homes that don't have hardwired alarms and are still using smoke detectors with removable batteries to use this new model. It is a 10-year sealed battery in it. You won't have to change it for 10 years, you don't have to worry about checking it every 6 months, and most importantly, it can save a life. Escape time is critical now. The content of modern homes is extremely toxic and burns 8 times faster than a generation ago. You only have a couple seconds when a fire starts in your home before the flames can become fatal. You take a couple deep breaths when you're in a deep sleep, and it can lead to fatalities. Protect your family. These smoke alarms saves lives, will save money because you don't have to change the batteries every 6 months, and you'll have the peace of mind that goes with it. Thank you.
My name is Stycyznski. I'm the Executive Director of the Illinois Fire Safety Alliance, a nonprofit dedicated to fire safety and burn prevention. These 10-year battery smoke alarms are now going to be required in all homes beginning at the beginning of 2023. There are a few exemptions. Homes that were built after 1988 and are hardwired, homes located within the city of Chicago, and homes that have a wirelessly integrated system, such as Nest products, are all exempt from this new legislation. The great thing about these 10-year battery smoke alarms is that once you install them, you merely have to press the test button on a monthly basis to ensure that they're still working. When the smoke alarm expires in 10 years, the alarm will alert you, and you simply remove the device, throw it away, and install a new one. A great feature about these new alarms is that it has a hush button feature. So if you're cooking in your kitchen and smoke is produced, you merely push the hush button, in which it will silence the alarm for 15 minutes, and then it will reactivate after that 15 minutes is up. So you no longer have to remove the battery from the alarm or take the alarm off your ceiling. Installing smoke alarms is very simple. Once you install the bracket, you merely attach the alarm to the bracket, hold the test button down and make sure it beeps, and that's it. The 10-year battery smoke alarm will be active for the 10-year life of the alarm. You merely have to press the test button once a month to make sure that it's working, and your home will be protected. Illinois Fire Departments. We know that this year's Fire Prevention Week is going to be very unique compared to those in the past. Please know that trailers like these will be available for side-by-side demonstrations and video recordings through your local cable companies for you to be able to present to your residents, to let them know that the use of 10-year battery smoke alarms and the need for residential fire sprinkler systems will help protect themselves, their families, and their homes. You can also find education and prevention material at the Illinois Fire Safety Alliance website, www.ifsa.org.
Okay, so here's the basic idea. You do the side-by-side event, have it on cable TV. Then you specify a 2-hour range where you can have a drive-by for the public and the kids can buy. They drive by, they see the demo, and then you can hand them out your public education material. That way, it can take the place of a Fire Prevention Week open house. All right, so Elson Fire Department, in the middle of the night, there's a fire, nobody knows about it. It's a candle fire, it's being lit. Okay, do we have a fire?
13 seconds, smoke alarm activation. 23 seconds, sprinkler activation.
At some point, the firemen make a decision about whether they want the water shut off or not. Put up the water. Yeah, we'll do it too. Yep. This is the one on the unprotected side where there is no sprinkler system protecting the commercial building or the townhome or the house. And Chief Tom is ready to go.
Yep, go ahead.
You okay, Chief?
Yep.
Feel free, Randy, you ready to jump in and yell at times? He's going to yell out smoke detector and flash over. And when you do this, just remember that, think about where the fire, the smoke, and everything is going in your house, your townhome, or apartment building. All right, so we do have a fire.
9 seconds,
Hopefully they're
smoke alarm
getting,
activation.
good. Hopefully now they're on the cell phone, getting the kids out, calling 911. Hopefully Elson Fire Department gets an early notification.
Very toxic fumes.
Yeah, absolutely. We can see the plastic container starting to affect it. It looks to me, it's possible that the couch is lit in the back. That's more than the curtain that's burning. Look at, you're 3 feet from a ceiling. If you're standing up in that, you're going to inhale hot air and gases and you're not coming out of there.
And the toxic fumes started in less than a minute.
Exactly.
Take
If
a
you're-
couple deep breaths.
I'm 40 feet away, I'm feeling the radiated heat already. So think about where that's going in a townhome, apartment building, or a condo.
1 minute.
1 minute to flash over. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna test the firemen to see if they can hold off for a few more seconds. What do you think, Chief?
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tom Stycyznski. I'm the Fire Chief for the Ellison Fire Department and also the current President of the Metro Fire Chiefs Association of Illinois. What you just saw today was a demonstration of a side-by-side burn with the new container that was designed by the Sprinkler Fitters Local 281. So it's a self-contained unit. One side, the left side, is the protected side by a sprinkler, and the right side is an unprotected side. So we had two burns. The first side was example of a trash can that started on fire, got up to the curtain. We saw a low amount of flames, 13 seconds it took to set off the smoke detector, and I think roughly a little bit before 25 seconds to activate the one sprinkler head. So this is the sprinkler head that's up there. It's a single sprinkler head designed for residential. It flows 15 gallons a minute, and it'll activate at about 155 degrees temperature. So again, it was held just to the one sprinkler. Furnished room, just like you would see in some of your homes, whether it's a bedroom or the living room. Then the right side itself was the one that's an unprotected. Again, same type of fire, trash can fire that was lit behind a couch. We let it go to flash over, so we've seen some incredible temperatures. Once it reached flash over, our firefighters were allowed to put it out. Flashover was less than 3 minutes. 3 minutes, we're barely out the door onto our way onto the fire. So it's very important to have your residential sprinkler system to help stop that fire from getting out of control and get everybody out of the house safe and sound. In addition to, obviously, now we have the new 10-year smoke detectors. So again, it should be in every bedroom of your home and at least at one every level in your home. And now they're relatively cheap, they're inexpensive, and it can save your life. So again, I would recommend replacing all your smoke detectors with the 10-year smoke detectors now. So one of the other ideas, because of the world that we live in now with the COVID, and we don't know where things are going to go in the next couple months. So one of the suggestions or ideas for fire prevention is having a drive-by with all the necessary information for both residential sprinklers and smoke detectors, and making arrangements with your local village to come by, pick up your kit, and keep going and looking at the information to help you protect you and your family later on. Thank you.